9.5 plus 4 pennies. Add that shit up. I saw that, Moose. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for your patience while we begin the live stream. Uh, man, a couple things. Kimball, actually, Kimball, if you go to marinegunbuilder.com, you should be able to find the eBay links there. Otherwise, if you go to eBay and you search OEM, Glock parts, um, if you scroll through, you'll be able to see his images that actually say MGB and stuff like that. And I didn't even know you could use codes on eBay, but he was like, if you use code Dark Glowy, so they're already like $89 for OEM, authentic OEM Glock Lore parts kits. Um, but he was like, if you use code Dark Glowy, you get another 10% off and free shipping. It's like, what? You're talking like 79 or $80 for a genuine OEM LPK? Like, what? However, not to compete with my guy, MGB, I'm just saying, your boy's putting up some Shadow Systems lower parts kits, which, in my opinion, are performance parts for like 59 or something like that. I know there are other places to get them cheaper, but if you want to support the channel, I'll have them on DLD hardware pretty soon. So let's go ahead and begin, and let's say what's up to all of our channel members and everybody that's joined us this evening, and then we'll get started. We are going to have a very, very long. Jesus, I got that Glock 45 in front of me, the black multicam with the green. Ooh, man, that thing's fire. I got some dope pictures though too. I'll pull them up and I'll show you all tonight. Straight fire, Gen 5 fire, Gen 5 fire, all day, all day. And the posts that I put on Instagram are getting some attention at the DLD After Dark. It's DLD After Dark, but it's separated by underscores because someone asked like, "Yo, what are your favorite Glock builds that you did?" Boom, posted. Actually, those two that are still up there right now. So yeah, there you go. Those are my two favorite builds. So go ahead and check out the Instagram if you like. Now let's go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bothered right now, and I'm bothered for reasons that I'll share with you guys. It's just so frustrating to hear people say things in our community. And then, well, whatever. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. So just stick around, y'all. So this evening, your boy Z was first. Congratulations. I don't know why he said 5. Z, congratulations for being first, my friend. You are due at least one high five. Congrats. And 5. Oh, high five, my guy. Man, that is like big brain stuff right there. And of course, numero dos, para esta noche, is Kurt 24. Have fun this weekend. Thank you, brother. I'm going out to the IV 88 shoot, and it's going to be dope. But of course, you see that Z and also Kurt 24 are both Jenna members. Now, before I continue greeting all y'all, I do want to say this. It was a couple streams ago. Key ASC had gifted channel memberships, and I didn't see it, which is totally my fault, right? Not you. Let me fix this real quick. Get that a little bit lower. There we go. Totally my fault, not you. Actually, let's see if this helps. There we go. That's a little better. Woo, man, shaking my whole desk. Key ASC, I apologize for not seeing it. Kurt did his absolute best. I was completely ignoring chat on accident, and I should have acknowledged you. So you did say you were going to come back and watch it in the morning. So, bro, thank you. And I saw you also contributed again. So I appreciate you so much and all the channel members. So let's go through and say what's up and welcome all of our channel members. So we got Kurt 24, we got Z, both channel members. We got Johnny Barr. What's up, fam? Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Let's see, Blue Curtain Burner, who wasn't too far off tonight. Blue Curtain Burner, of course, another channel member, my guy. I think I went live at like 10:16, 10:17, something like that. Maybe 10:15. I don't know, something close to that. So you weren't too far off. You were Johnny on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Johnny Ba, we already said what's up to Johnny Ba. 717 Rider, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Another channel member. And Dang Old Matt. I've been seeing Dang Old Matt in chats all over the place. My guy, another channel member, welcome. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. My guy, Mike McClune, bro, you should totally, you have the word loon in your name. You should totally take advantage of that and do like Mick Loon. You know what I mean? Like McLoon, like he's loony, he's crazy. I'm just saying you could totally do something with that. Night Custom Beals, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Another channel member. We got Key ASC, who my guy, my apologies, I missed your gifted memberships, and he actually gifted some channel memberships tonight as well. Which I will pull up. Boom. Key ASC gifted 5 DLD After Dark channel memberships. Thank you to Kurt for actually sending me the picture here. Ron was gifted a membership. Zanti Misfit, nice, was gifted a membership. Armitage was gifted a membership. Toy Town Inc. And I can't see the 5th one. So hell yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate that. And thank you to Kurt for, man, he's doing work. He's putting in work out here. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, so let's see. We got Night Custom Beals, Johnny Ba. Let's see, Mike McClune. We already said what's up to y'all. Who else we got up in here? Mike McClune, Johnny Barker, 24, Mike McClune, Zanti Misfit. What's up, brother? Another channel member, of course. Let's see. See, this is what happens when I leave y'all in here too long. My apologies. Toy Town Inc. There he is. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Another channel member. We got testing. 1, 2, 3 with the mouth diaper right there. Love that picture. Great to see you. Another channel member, of course. Toy Town Inc. Come out in PLA. What's up, brother? Good to see you. And I also saw you on the 3D Print Generals page as well. So it's cool to see y'all like out and about in other, other channels, other communities. It's super cool. Let's see. Gabber, what's up, brother? Gabber, another channel member, of course. How could I ever forget you, my guy? Let's see. Hey, there he is. T for Tejas. What's up, fam? Another channel member, of course. DJ Play Nice. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Let's see. T for Tejas. Gabber. Hey, Andy Lipsco. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Great to see you. DJ Play Nice. Andy Lipsco. Z. Kurt 24. Let's see. Z. Play Nice. Kurt 24. Johnny Ba. Let me see. I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling, man. I'm scrolling like a fluffy bunny arsenal. What's up, fam? Good to see you. Another channel member. Okay. Let's see. Kurt, Zanti Misfit. Hey, there he is. S Armitage. What's up, bro? And my bad, Armitage. I forgot to get back with you again, man. I'm all over the place. And I'm kind of behind on packages. It's not completely my fault. It's also USPS because they suck. They suck at a lot, but they're great. They're mostly great, and then they drop the ball like 2% of the time. But when they do drop the ball, oh my God, they dropped the ball. Like your package is being returned. It was found smashed in a conveyor belt. Come on, bro. Come on. Senor Bob, another channel member. Great to see you. Secret 24. Senor Bob. Johnny Ba. Bob. Live Life. What's up, brother? Another channel member, of course. C&T Designs and Arms. What's up, fam? Another channel member. We'll never forget you. Now, C&T Designs and Arms was also going live today. He does this. He does all sorts of stuff. Like he'll show like all sorts of like congressional meetings and like House of Representatives stuff that is like terribly painful to watch, but it makes it just a little bit more fun. And you get to stay up to date on all the tyranny that's right in front of our faces. So yeah, that's dope. Hey, Jay the Shooter, what's up, brother? See you at the IV8888 range day, homie. Yes, you will. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Hold up. Cannot wait to see you there, my brother. Was that bro, I'm with you. I actually seen that before, and it's surprising. Surprising. I actually kind of feel a little under the weather. So y'all, I cannot roll up to the Iraq Veteran Shoot range day feeling like dog-ish. So because I stash antibiotics, I just literally started taking antibiotics because I've been feeling like this for like days and days. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to roll up there sick as a dog. So I was like, let me go to my kit. And I took out a bunch and bam, took me some antibiotics. So that is a very good reason to keep them in your stash. I'm just saying. Okay, so Kurt 24, We got Gabbers, Anti-Misfit, Johnny Ba. Let me see. Hey, Goombeam, my guy. Bro, I stay with the Goombeams like all over the place. Like even my daughter has a Goombeam. These are the like assault flashlights. These things are like 110,000 candela or something like that. It's crazy. There is a link in the description of this video. And actually, every single video that I've ever done, like ever since we met and we're besties. So, but yeah, check him out if you use code DARK. He doesn't charge you more money and stuff like that. No, you get a discount. I just don't remember what it is, but I think it's 10% free shipping, something like that. He'll take care of you. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we got Mike McClune, Kurt 24, Bob, Johnny Boss, CNTs, Anti Misfit. Hey, Rusty Shackelford, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Another channel member, of course. Yeba, another channel member. Good to see you. Agorizer, what's up, fam? Another channel member. This is great. Look at all y'all, man. Rolling deep. Let's see who else we got. Hang on. Bro, this snow grape. I know so many of y'all hate that I vape. Sorry, but I don't care. Bro, this snow grape is the new like illest flavor in the world. It's grape, but it's got a little kick of menthol. Just kind of bam, give you a little something extra. Snow grape is bananas. I mean, it's not actually bananas, but you know what I'm saying. It's great. Okay, so CNT Designs and Arms, Agorizer, JC9, another channel member. What's up, brother? Great to see you. We got 717. We already said what's up, Tim, but we can say what's up again, just like Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Great to see you. CNT, Andy Lipsco. And of course, we got the honorable mentions. We got Hat Creek 6969. What's up, brother? Who's recovering from his surgery, and I hope you are recovering very well, very well. Get better. Don't take drugs that they give you. I mean, follow your doctor's stuff and whatevs. But I'm just saying. Tim Hoppa, another channel member. Great to see you. Anthony Smith, what up? Kiwi papaya twist. Dang, that sounds interesting. Agorizer, if I'm awake, I'm vaping. Bro, I sleep with this joint like in between my neck rolls or on my chest or something like that. I don't really have neck rolls, but you know what I'm saying. I'll find a place to install it for that time during the night when I wake up and I'm like, oh, I need some nicotine. You know what I'm saying? Tapin, what's up, Tapin Productions? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Damian Christ, what's up, fam? Good to see you. Jay the Shooter, man. Jay is my guy, bro. Every time I see him out there, it's like, it's just like we didn't skip a beat. So it's great to see you, man. I will be rocking that Miami Vice, the Galco shoulder rig. I got to, right? I just kind of feel like I have to. It is a necessity. I'm just saying. I'm officially going to be avoiding you at the range day. So I'm not like that. I'm just my throat's a little sore, but I will be beyond 24 hours of antibiotics at that point, my friend. Let me just say that. But I'll be giving people the elbow, the fist, but like a back fist, like Steven Seagal, like bow, back fist, like dap though, like dap. I'll keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shooting Gallery, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Another fellow content creator. Shooting Gallery, formerly Shooting Gallery New England, now just Shooting Gallery. He's kind of Shooting Gallery Florida. So, Great Gunner, what's up, bro? UPS has the worst convey con I guess the system that's they do conveying with. I should know. I've helped in the builds. So I was at another company, FedEx, for a long time on the non-conveyables. Holy moly, bro. You want to talk about work? Actually, one time, story time with Dark, one time we were moving these like huge wooden crates and they were all stamped US military, right? And we were kind of like laughing and joking about like what they were, like, oh, they're missiles, oh, they're nukes, oh, they're, uniforms, oh, they're, and then my boy Ed, who would always like mess stuff up and have to stop the belt, and then everyone would get pissed, right? One gets caught in the corner, and then I see it kind of moving off like this, and I'm like, bro, if you don't stop that belt, that's just gonna fall, and boom, it falls. Huge wooden crate. Okay, this shit's like twice the thickness of a coffin and half the length. Bust open, and M16s fall everywhere. Now these are all M16s that are secured. They're all on a cable lock, like a thick cable lock through all of the trigger guards. And the first thing I think of is like, bro, all I need is a big pen and I can pop that bitch out. Like, really? The trigger guard? That shit flaps like this, dog. Anyway, so back then, I mean, this is a long time ago. This is before like smartphones. Our phones were starting to get kind of smart. And he was like, bro, take a picture. And he holds one up. Dude, that shit was so funny, man. Thinking back, I was like, man, I would absolutely never take United States property, but I mean, that'd be dope though if it was like a movie or something. Just saying. Gort, what's up, Gort? Great to see you. Another channel member. Hey, Blade Boy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Blade Boy, this one's for you. All right, this one's for you, Blade Boy. Look at her. Look at her. Ready? Ready? Listen to this action. Oh, I think I just blew a load. Look at that. This is that Meg Tooth special. Like, who rocks a knife that is the cost of a factory, like a brand new factory Glock? I don't know. That's crazy, right? Who would rock a $500 auto knife? But man, that thing is so fire. Woo, man. In other news, let me make sure I don't want to get this wrong. What is this? Yeah, M390. So Tac Knives, TacCom is coming out with their own line of M390 steel blades. And they called it like Magna Cut or something like that. Like I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds dope. And they were like, yeah, you'll get a sample as soon as they get something put together. So I'm pumped. And also, he's sending me, I don't have him yet. He's sending me a couple things to give away to you guys. Y'all know, y'all have seen all the other tack knives that I keep here as my little fidget toys as we do shows together. Man, but these things are awesome. And I don't know if they're gonna they may be like their own little like brand when they come out. Obviously, if y'all know if you use code dark at tack knives or at taccom that you get 20% off 20% off of your order. So just saying. I can't wait to see what they come up with. That's going to be exciting. So show them some love. JC9 Armitage. Does a discontinued zero tolerance count? You know what, bro? Whatever. Look, if it's a good quality blade, right? It's kind of like the whole Strike 80 thing, right? Or like the white. We were talking about a white polymer 80, right? There are people that have paid like $600 for a $100 to $150 Strike 80 frame, right? There are people that pay $600 for a discontinued white polymer 80 frame just because they can't get it anymore, right? So I mean, hey, it's whatever the value is to you, but for blades, as long as the blade is of good quality and as long as the blade is good quality steel and as long as it's like a functional thing, like some things just aren't functional, right? Like one of the coolest, like dopest knives that I love. Hang on, I know it's out here. Yeah. Oh, that's my Louis, my tuck holster. So this is one of my like I mean I love this knife, the Halo clone, but it's just not as functional as I would like it because there's no pocket clip on it, so you gotta rock it in the Kydex or the pocket, and I'm not the pocket guy. Like even when I carry a gun in my pocket, I gotta have a pocket holster. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what the value is to you and is it functional and useful? Hey, then do your thing, bro. Do your thing. ZT gang. I do wish I had some of the older ZTs. I'm not gonna lie. Uh Magna Cut steel is the hot steel this year. Okay. See, Blade Boy knows what's up. He knows all the knife stuff. He knows what's up. Slim223. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Let's see. Agorizer. MC. What up, MC? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Good to see you. Allegedly, Dark has a stash missing M16. No, no, not me. Don't get it twisted. They be kicking in doors for stuff like that. Opens with authority. Snap. It does, man. It does. Okay, so I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all know, like, you're not supposed to like post on social media about the Iraq Veteran 8080 Range Day, but let's be real. Y'all know I'm going, and I'm sorry, I'm a little under the weather. But I wanted to ask y'all. So I got a couple ideas, but I also kind of want to get y'all's feedback. Like, I want to do a couple like quick interviews with people, and I also want to do. I'm thinking about one thing. Like, I wanted to get like every single person, like, so let's say like the people that I've done an interview with, I wanted to get a new intro together, right? So if I had like obviously Eric with IV88, Chad, let's say PSR is there, Jay the Shooter, like all these people that all y'all know, right? Clint with Classic Firearms, Brandon Herrera, like all the people that we know that have been on the show. I want to get like little snippets of them, like you're watching DLD After Dark or something like that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that cheesy? Is that whack? I think it would be cool, especially if it's like all the same background. We're all at a range. We're all doing our thing. You know what I mean? I think that would be dope. It may be cheesy, but it's still dope. I'm just saying, put some dope music behind that. Right? Yeah, man. Moose 47, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I have a chewed up Spyderco Tenacious. Bro, knives are so underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got way too many knives, and I got like a lot, like what I consider to be very nice knives. Most of my go-to carry blades, even though I got all these like the Spyderco Yo Jumbo with the 5x5 Combat Solutions, a little wave thing on it, and all the shit I got on that, like I still go to my like sub $100 cold steels all the time. Like those are my go-tos. Even right now, I'm rocking the Black Talon 2. I don't know which one, the serrated or non-serrated. So this is the non-serrated Black Talon 2. Bro, it just works. It is a freaking workhorse. And I love that it's got the wave feature and you can pop that bad boy out. Whereas the Yo Jumbo, which is a very costly knife, but a very functional, usable knife. That thing, that G10 has a lot of, it's tacky. So I feel like you're going to be like ripping up your pants by pulling that bad boy out. So let's just hope you never have to draw it. Speaking of drawing, bam, all y'all can thank the Sport Brand lords above. Sport Brand helped me design the gooned out Pepe. So it's Pepe with nods and an AR. And then I took it and then did the rest to build more guns, DLD hardware, DLD After Dark on YouTube. And then I wanted to use it as like a business card at the event. So I put, the DLD hardware, whatchamacallit on there. But because I was getting those, I was like, man, I also got to re up on the ATF stickers. So as I meet people, and like we're talking about meeting like, you know, companies, right? Like CMMG and PSA and all these guys. I mean, I had PSA on the show, but you guys know, like, I'm going to be giving them the ATF and build more guns with Pepe stickers. Like, but that's who I am, though, right? Like, if they can't respect who I am, like, come on, bro. Let's see. Ooh, shepherd's pie, bro. That's fire, dog. That's fire. Let's see. Sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it. The new Wawa pizza is like eating the pizza from high school 25 years ago. Stop playing. Is it for real? Is that why I like terrible pizza, like Chuck E. Cheese pizza? All right, let me get back on. Let me see. I'm just seeing what I missed in chat. Hoffman, the super safety, bro. That thing is fire. I don't know. I think somebody. I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know. Hey, going to show up tomorrow afternoon? I am. I'm gonna be getting there like literally at 5, 6 p.m. Eastern time or whatever, Georgia time. So yeah, I'm a little nervous. So now that Hoffman's here, I will say I'm a little nervous about the super safety. I hope they don't try to CRS you. And I'm not trying to say that in a negative way. I'm just saying like, you know, very, very awesome, innovative people that are contributing to the community, and they they have an eye for people, especially with reach and especially with reach and influence. So, you know, fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I will be there. Uh, it's in the name. It's super safe. I know, right? You would think, but you know how these fools go, man. Super safety. It's in the name. Super safe. Cold Steel Black Talon over Spyderco Civilian all day. The tip is weaker on the Spyderco and it's twice as much. Bro, I literally ran into this. I was like racking my brain, like, which one do I get? And then I started looking into it. A lot of people have broken the tip of their civilian. And what was the other one? The Spider I think it's like the Spyderco Police, which is similar, but it's not the talon, shaped blade. It's just like a standard, Spyderco shaped blade, but it's fully serrated, and that's pretty badass, but, bro, the Black Talon, I got the fully serrated one over there, and I also got the just standard one. Um, but yeah, that I love that blade, and you know what else? I gotta keep this low. I don't wanna hold up my banger right here. This little guy, I just took it off. So this I had a little baby, what's it called? Um Tech lock. I had a little baby tech lock on there, and this was like my go-to, like right near the belt buckle, because with your right hand, you can draw it, and this little guy I was trying to lean it up to show y'all and it slipped. With a kind of like a belt buckle area. It's a clip point. I don't usually mess with clip points, but this one is super tough, rigid, but also it's ambi. So if you need to grab it with your left hand, it's right there too. Fits in there just fine. This one has been like my go-to, but I just recently where is it? Ah, here it is. I just recently swapped out the tech lock to this little guy because this mofo is straight fire. So this is a Cobra Tech D2 steel. And look at that bad boy. It's like an arrowhead and it's straight D2 steel with a little bit of G10 on there. It's not the most comfortable, but what I noticed is that like if you push it all the way back like you would for a traditional punch dagger, it's not that comfortable. But if you hold it like forward a little bit on like the like pistol grip, oh man, bro, you could do some serious work with this. It's pretty badass. And you can put it in the same area, right kind of to the left of your like belt buckle area. It's not a smooth left-hand draw though. I will say that. And my first time carrying it, it fell from like 4 feet up in the air and just ting 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 ting. It was just ting 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 ting. It was just like dropping all like hitting every rock. I was like, come on, bro, really? But anyway, yeah, those and this is the other one. I know I showed you all this too, but this is the Cobra Tech. I'm giving these a shot. So all my trust me, look, I still love tack knives, okay, but I wanted to give these a shot too to kind of try them out because a lot of people had been talking about them, and it was just so pretty. It was just so darling. But this thing's cool. And then this, bro, for under $100, you got an auto side folder in D2 steel that is like crazy comfortable. Like it just fits your hand like a glove, man. Either way, whether it's reverse grip or whatever, it's solid. And if you want a little bit of added rigidity, then flick the safety on while it's open, and boom, there you go. But this is cool. I like this one. I am a sucker for the side opening auto knives as well, as you'll see with my Microtech Stitch SE, which just means it's serrated. Well, Dark, how are you going to sharpen that? I'm not. It is a blade that is made to open up meat. If I open up meat with it, then whatever. I survived and I'll buy a freaking new one. Who cares? Spyderco Civilian was designed for FBI agents who couldn't use a gun. Are you serious? Is that are you joking? Or are you for real? There should be no bro. I guess it would probably be advantageous to certain people, but there should be no Leos if you cannot carry or use a firearm, bro. Go on desk duty and do computer stuff. Okay, that is crazy. DLD after Blade pre-show tonight. I know, man. I know. Is that the ASP logo? It's not. It's not. It's not. You threatening me? I want TP for my bunghole. So I was on you guys know me, right? When I'm just like sitting here chilling, I just dropped the Microtech. Like, come on, really? It will be fine. I'm just a baby about stuff like that. Anyway, when I'm sitting here, I'll just kind of like, flip the blade and I'll like look at it and be like, "Oh, that looks cool in the reflection of my vidya," right? And some who was it? Somebody came in and they were like, "Oh, you're trying to look tough with your knife. You don't look tough with your knife." Like, bro, I'm not trying to look tough. Like if you knew me, you know that I'm not that guy. I'm like, "Hey guys, this is really cool. It's an auto knife." Like, come on, bro. Welcome to your first time on the channel, dirtbag. Okay, anyway, too many choices, bro. Another channel member. Great to see you. I am the great cornholio. Yes, you are. Okay, my bad. D-stat and D-editing. Wagwan. I don't even know if most people know what wagwan means. That's a dope knife. Which one? Dark, don't be dropping your shank. I know. I stay dropping my shank. So I am hold on, let me grab this. Literally fell right on a Topo Chico bottle. Y'all know how I roll. Yeah, so uh Rich is going all out. Rich will be bringing his 50 BMG. I don't get it. I don't understand why. I mean, I get it, right? Like, rock whatever you want, bring whatever you want. I'm just saying, are you gonna roll around with a like 16? If Walt with Safety Harbor Firearms is here, how much does a 29-inch 50 BMG SHTF with the lower weigh? How much does that weigh? I'm curious about that. Me brethren. Hold on, with respect my authority. Wagwan. So apparently it's well, hold on, let me go back. Dead serious, but for when they can't. My bad. Oh, for when they can't. So they don't like issue it to agents like, oh, you can't carry a gun. Well, here's this spooky looking knife. DB Koopa. What's up, brother? Good to see you. 25 pounds. I was thinking 25 to 30 pounds. I'm not sure though, right? But I'm like, Rich, bro, are you gonna lug that bad boy around? And Hoffman Tactical is gonna be there. He saw him chime in on the comments. And he was like, I'm just gonna leave it on Hoffman's table. Okay, 20 something pounds. Thank you. Man, I love that Walt is here chilling, listening, and watching. And I know tonight I'm just talking shit, right? And I'm not gonna be able to stay too long because I actually have to like pack and get ready. I gotta finish packages that I didn't get out and stuff like that. So yeah, sorry guys. For anybody that ordered from DLD hardware, bear with me, okay? Because what happens is when I schedule a pickup for USPS, they miss it. And they miss it on Tuesday, then they miss it on Wednesday, and then I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna come Thursday," and then, like, at 11:30, I get my mail, but they don't come into the pickup, and I'm like, "Alright, I gotta go to the post office and then drop these packages off." So I do that, but then they don't scan them in, so it stays in the shipping label created status, right? The whole time until delivery day, until it is scanned for delivery day, it does not update on tracking. And I'm trying to explain to people like, "Yo, homie, I'm not robbing you. My USPS hub just sucks terribly at everything." I don't know if it's just me. Please, somebody out there tell me that you're also dealing with this so I don't seem like I mean, this is like we're talking like 4,000 packages, bro, ish. It weighs 10 boxes. Oh, best comment ever. Whoa, I almost knocked over my Draco. It weighs 10 boxes that you might be using to move, is what I heard. Same as an AR-15. Oh, man, that is great. I'm bringing my suppressed 12-inch barrel SHTF 50 with subsonic rounds. I heard. I am pumped to see that. So it's a 12-inch 50 BMG pistol. Right? Is it a pistol or an SBR? I give up on pickups and on drop-offs. Half the time I'm getting the first tracking. Oh, hold on. Half the time I'm getting the first tracking notification as delivered. Bro, I know mine's out for delivery all the time. And people, I think they just get sketched. But I'm like, yo, I'm never going to just rob somebody. Okay. If anyone, because I tell people, look, I'm a content creator. I have a YouTube channel. I do live shows. You could jump in my show and be like, DLD robbed me. He took all my shit. He didn't deliver it. And how often has that happened? Right. Out of 4,000 packages over the last year and some change, how often has that happened? Never, because I always do my part. If any scam is occurring with uh, people purchasing stuff from DLD Hardware, it's on their end, and trust me, I deal with it all the time. You bastards. That's what I'm saying. 12-inch subsonic 50 BMG. What? Like, let me hear about that. Something I can throw in a little bag, you know? But would you rob a Prius driver of his dignity? I did not rob him of his dignity. He handed that over to me willingly. I'm just saying, right? If you yell and throw a fit and pull over this and pull over that and I'll do X, Y, and Z, and then the dude pulls over and then you pull over and then you get out and then you put up your guard and you don't start swinging, like, that is a fight, right? Like, I think some people think like, "Oh, I'll just scare somebody." Well, you're gonna catch the wrong one day, right? And I just was not in the se now this is so long ago, like, so far beyond the statute of limitations, it's not even funny. But, when I punched that dude, it was street justice, like, street justice. That's the only way to put it. DLD robbed me of my PWEDC virginity. If y'all don't know about that, I'm just saying. Prius driver and dignity do not belong in the same sentence. Yes, there you go. There you go. The dude had his kid in the car, bro. That's bro, you messed up. If you're getting out and you're fighting people when you got a kid in the back seat, dog, that kid probably looked down at you like, man, daddy did it again. Daddy's tripping. My apologies. So yeah, so 100% dark. Thank you. So my thing is don't don't fake the funk, right? It either do not do anything or do everything. Like I think so many people are used to fronting in the rental, right? Like so they throw their hands up and they're like, "Oh, you gonna drive like that, motherfucker? Pull over, man. I'll teach you a lesson." And then the first one to get out the car wins. All right, I'll tell you that right now. From kicking doors closed on people, and look, I'm not a tough guy, okay, but I've been in a few fights. From being the one that's kicking doors closed on people's torsos, the one that gets out first, and I'm a big dude, but I can move. All right, I can, I can I can move if if needed. I don't enjoy moving. I don't enjoy sweating. I don't enjoy but bro, if it's me or you, I'm not gonna be sleeping. I am not gonna be nope. Dark favorite road rage w- wave. Dark favorite road rage with the beating Prius drivers. So that was one situation. It's not y'all are acting like every Prius driver, like I'm scoping them out. Um a Cummins swapped Prius. Oh, man. Yeah, that's all I'm saying is don't fake the funk, bro. Either don't do anything or do everything, right? If you yell at them, if you scream at them, if you MF this and MF that and F you and this and that and tell them to pull over and tell them to get out the car, and then they pull in front of you and then escape, okay? For anyone for all the other Prius drivers out there, take your chance. Now is your moment. Like, you may be lucky to just escape with someone kicking your car as you speed off very slowly. But, like, if you get out and if you start to approach the other person and if you put your hands up, that is a consensual squabble. Like, that is a fight. And you better fight. You better go all the way. Like, don't stop, right? Now, of course, nowadays, as an adult, I carry a handgun. Not only for my own self-protection, of course, preservation of innocent life for myself, but also preservation of innocent life for the people that may be with me. But I avoid all situations like that. I don't want it to seem like I'm glorifying it. It's hilarious. That's why I told the story. But you have to, avoid, escape, and evade, right? Those are the top three things that will get you out of every single situation, most situations, if you have the wherewithal to avoid, escape, and evade, right? That's all I'm saying. PS PS driver. Taco Syndicate, what's up, brother? It's sad with the engine not running while in park. His son heard him cry. Oh man, y'all are too bad. Double X, what's up, bro? Good to see you. As you speed off very slowly. I mean, they're slow cars, man. They don't have that off the line. They're slow. No more cheap cars. It will be only new electric cars or used electric cars that need a new $30,000 battery. Oh, that when the day comes will automatically drive people that believe in freedom, independence, and natural rights to the police station in advance. Like, I don't know. There's got to be some way that we can get ahead of this technology thing, man. It's just starting to look dangerous. I think most that carry pay full attention to their surroundings. A lot do. I see, people that I go out with and people that I shoot with and people that I'm close to that I go out and shoot with. I'd say they're very keen, they're very alert, and they pay attention to everything. They pay attention, man, watching them handle guns, you're like, "All right, I can trust this person, like, operating firearms around me, solid." Some people that I just kinda know of or casually know, like, I'm like, "Oh, that muzzle's a little too clo," And somebody actually called me out for saying my muzzle wasn't bro, my come on, that's baby shit. It's baby shit, son. Gerchop, great to see you. All electric future? I don't know. We may be hit. I have no intention of getting any electric vehicles, period. But I mean, who knows what the future is going to look like? In 20 years, we may not even have the option, bro. I'm gonna be, bro. I'm gonna be getting like the newest, oldest car that I can get. Right? If it's like 1991, bro, I will go get like a Supra or I'll get a Celica Supra if I need to. Dark's looking for Prius drivers like kids on a road trip looking for VW punch buggies. Oh man, that's so bad. I think most of carry, yeah. So I agree. All right, so there's kind of a thing that was a conversation. I don't want to talk about the other thing that I was going to talk about because let's be real, it is just going to be frustrating and it's kind of polarizing. I know, I know. How could I do that to you guys? Sorry. So, um, oh, what was I talking? Now I'm thinking about the thing that I didn't want to talk about. What was I looking at? These charging stations. Let me go back. Um, damn, I just saw something that gave me the whole GD topic. Joe Q, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Silverback. What up? What up? Oh, okay. So here's what I was gonna say. So, I think one of the things that like the the two-way world, the gun ownership world, one of the things that happens usually, right? It doesn't always happen. There are some people like everyone knows a dude that just bought a gun and has a Glock 19 that still has the copper grease on the, slide rails, like just never used it or used very little, right? But for the most part, right? So let's say like we had a conversation. I've had this talk with the turkeys. I've had this talk with family. I've had it, with my boys, like the Go Hard boys, and the conversation was basically like, okay, if you start and let's say you see something or do something that inspires you to go purchase a firearm, and then you go purchase a firearm, and you bring that firearm home. Let's say it's a handgun. Okay. Usually people start like when I was 18, I bought a rifle and a shotgun and whatever, which was a first I got a Wasser 1063 and then a Remington 870. Loved both. Man, they were incredible. But anyway, let's say somebody gets a handgun, right? Even if it's a little later in their life, they get a handgun. What usually happens is like the slow like takeover of your life or the slow like you know not I don't want to say that it takes over your life, but it starts to enter every other category of your life. So first you get a gun and then you're like, okay, well if I'm going to get a gun, then I may as well obviously get ammo, right? If I'm gonna get a gun and ammo, then I may as well get extra magazines. If I'm gonna do this, then I may as well join a range, right? If I'm gonna do this, then I may as well consider carrying it, right? If I'm going to be carrying it, then I may as well get one dedicated for the house. If I'm going to be carrying it and you get a flappy bullshit nylon holster or like some like entry level bullshit like pancake leather holster or something like that. And then you realize how important it is. You're like, well, shit, if I'm going to get this gun and get this ammo and these magazines and this other gun and these, the nightstand gun and all this shit, well, then I should probably, get a good holster. And then you get a good holster and then you go put it on with your shitty Walmart belt, and then you're like, "Man, if I'm gonna go through and get all this stuff, then I should probably get a quality gun belt." And then you go and you get a quality gun belt, and then you're like, "You know what? If I'm gonna carry a gun in a quality holster with a quality gun belt, then I should carry a secondary mag on me, right?" So then you go get a way to carry a secondary mag, whatever that way is to you. This world is all preference, right? So if you want to carry in like honestly, a lot of times I use those cheap like $12 plastic Glock OEM magazine carriers. Bro, those things are solid. They're OWB, but depending on how you're carrying, those things are solid, bro. Solid. And they kind of feel like they like lock into place. Like they almost have like a tight, like, when you're putting shit in like Tupperware, it kind of has like that airlock kind of feel to it. And DLD after dark be driving and see guns in the clouds, probably. If I wasn't so worried about my environment and surroundings. I'm just playing. But basically, like then you're like, all right, I'm gonna get a secondary mag too. Like it comes to a point where you're like, all right, I am dealing in the realm with like just this minuscule of percentages that I might have to, excuse me, one day protect myself or my loved ones with a firearm. Well, if I'm going to be dealing in such a small realm of, you know, micro percentages, then I may as well deal even further in micro percentages and say, if I'm going to carry a gun, may as well carry that extra mag. If I'm going to carry a gun and an extra mag with a nice holster and a nice gun belt, then I'm going to carry a pocket knife too. And if I'm gonna carry a gun and an extra mag in the nice holster with a nice belt and a pocket knife, usually you don't get the best knife right away. I'm just saying, right? But then let's just say then I'm gonna carry a flashlight. Then you go get your goon beam. All right. BV Luminous, what's up, bro? 40 is the correct preference. Oh man. Hey, Jonold Crump Jr., great to see you. Then it's like, okay, well, if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna rock some hot sauce too, right? And then you're like, well, if I'm gonna do that, then it's so likely like I've never needed a round to save my life. But if I'm gonna rock a gun, then I may as well rock a second mag. If I'm gonna rock a gun and a second mag, then I may as well rock a knife and OC spray and a flashlight or whatever your thing is, right? But then if you're gonna have all that stuff, then you may as well have access to a long gun or a rifle cartridge bearing firearm of some sort, whether it's a pistol, like an AR pistol, AK pistol, whatever your thing is, or a sub gun. A lot of people hate on sub guns. Um, DLD, do you have any firearms that are stock? Okay, so this is kind of an interesting thing. So mostly no. And this came up in a conversation Oh, Bob, I'll hit that in just a second. Yo, I know I don't usually do this. Like I stay on for like 3 hours just chilling. But yo, I gotta take a piss. So y'all gonna have to wait. So let me see. Here. I'm gonna do this. Boom, boom. Hey, there you go. Give me 1 second. Bro, I do not know how I just retained like 95% of my viewers when I just literally went to go piss. Anyway, getting back to the lecture at hand. So one of the question, hey Wesley, what's up, brother? So he's like, what the hell? You just bounce when you answer my question, bro? Never underestimate the other guy's greed. Oh man. DLD going to buy you some pull-ups. I should just install a catheter. Just kidding. Ugh, that makes me feel weird when I say that. Anyway, so to get back, Gutter Cheese, what up? So to get back to it, so I was actually in a gun store the other day and I picked up I can't even call it OD green. And if y'all have seen it in person, you know what I'm talking about. That like green Geisley Super Dookie rifle, complete rifle. Okay. The Super Duty is an excellent platform. I mean, mother king excellent. Okay. And man, I would put I put it up there. Okay. I'll just say that because people are gonna start getting like, what? What'd you say about my brand? You know, but I would put it up there, like way up there. And man, people are gonna hate me. I would put it like a few notches. It's not too far away from Knights, in my opinion. Dun dun dun. I know. Oh my god, can you believe it, guys? Anyway, so for me personally, I think the Geisley Super Duty carbine, if you can grab those uppers when they're going for like 6.99 on primary arms or something like that, bro, grab the upper. But that green is just a special kind of beautiful, right? Now, I went and I grabbed it and I was taking a look at it and I was like, bro, this carbine is fire. And I would actually like I would purchase this complete carbine. And the guy was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, I've never bought like a complete AR." He was like, "What? Are you new?" I was like, "No, I've actually been building for like a long time and I have a gang of ARs. I have purchased complete AKs, obviously, because I don't have freaking 12-ton presses and punch rivets and shit like that. I'm not there yet, right? Chamber defense, bro. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Walker Customs, what up? DLD is getting older, having to pee more. Soon, you'll not be able to get started and not be able to stop when you're done. Have to take half a Viagra a day so you don't pee on your shoe. What? Don't tell me that, bro. I'm not having problems like that. And P5s are also cool. Also cool. Logan, what's popping, fam? You can go and grab this dick. Um, Take America back. What's up, brother? I don't think I said what's up to you earlier. Don't get a kidney stone. Drink your fluids, man. Hurts like a beesh. Never had a kidney stone. I be hydrating. Okay. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, I've never purchased a production AR, right? Like even if I just went and bought the upper and then bought the lower and then assembled the lower and then punch the two pins together, like that's the closest I've come to purchasing a production AR is getting an AR where the upper was manufactured by somebody else or put together. I don't want to use that word manufacture because you know who will get a little, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it hit me. I was like, damn, I don't have a like production AR. I don't have an AR that was built or assembled by somebody else. So it kind of made me think like I should go get a carbine like a Geisley Super Duty or the SIG MCX Spear or like some other guns I was looking at, the LWRC M6IC. I love those. What's up, Crump? Hey, what's up, Crump?
Like locking up.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you at all. I heard like locking up. So I'll just keep talking and then you let me know if or I'll let you know if I can hear you.
I'm
Oh,
back.
there you are. What's up, brother?
Yeah, sorry. I was hitting through some relays. Like I was going out to Asia, then to Europe, then back to Asia, to Australia, then to South America, then
That's
the
okay.
United States, then
You could just
Africa, then back to the United States. So
you could just
I've ran my traffic everywhere.
you could just say you're back.
Okay. No, I was just
Uh,
excited experimenting with some stuff that I wrote to confuse stuff.
nice, man. You know, YouTube does an excellent job of concealing your IP address.
Well, no, it wasn't because of YouTube. It was I was just experimenting.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for like so like viewers just can't grab your shit and like find your address or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just experimenting with some stuff I wrote and seeing if it actually worked, and it did, but stuff it was slow.
You eating some chips too? And some chip?
No, no, no. I'm looking for. Uh, I'm missing some freaking batteries, like
Are you
camera
doing some
batteries.
like VPN proxies and some um are you having to run a particular type of uh well, I don't know how much you want to talk about.
Oh, are you talking about like
Are
something that has to deal with a type of food that makes you cry?
maybe or maybe even, yeah, well, yeah.
Torturous.
Maybe, yeah, taking a tour of the White no, I won't say that. A tour
Not.
of
Yeah, yeah.
the kitchen where they
Not.
cook onions.
I wasn't on the dark web. I wasn't on the dark web. If that's what you're asking. No, I wrote a
No,
program
don't go
to,
there.
but to
That's a
like
bad place.
it keeps on. There's a lot of data. It keeps on like moving stuff around. So
Sounds sounds like he's stomping on packing peanuts.
sorry, I'm looking
Yes,
through.
yes.
I can't find my damn batteries
So
for my camera.
to answer Logan Paul, so that is it's an MP5K clone. It's the AP5, but it's the AP5 with no threaded barrel. It's the suitcase version. It was the one that was fitted. So what they did is they removed the threaded barrel and the tri-lug and all that shit. Actually, if you want to be real, the old one, the older MP5 didn't actually have a threaded barrel. It just had the tri-lug adapter. The newer ones, I think in the A3 was when they integrated the tri-lug with the half by 28 threaded barrel as well. But that's an AP5. It's a Century Arms import, but Century Arms didn't have anything to do with it. It's an MKE build, which is done on HK tooling in Turkey. It's probably only the honestly, probably one of the only Turkish firearms that I would purchase. And
Yeah,
I know
but I
people
had
get doing
some
shit for that.
with mine. I had some issues.
But that was after you changed a whole bunch of stuff out.
No, but the stuff. Yeah, but I never touched that.
Oh, you had
The
the
mag.
magazine. Yeah, you had the
Yeah, yeah.
magazine accessory.
The mag release was not touched or removed or anything. It was literally like a couple of millimeters shorter than what it's supposed to be.
BCM has demo uppers for $49 right now. Bro, my go-to setup right now is my I call it the Dark 18. It's the Mark 18 CQBR length 10.3-inch Colt barrel with a BCM upper, BCM BCG, LWRC lower with a Midwest quad rail, BCM gas tube, BCM gas block, and the
I need
Cyclops 1X.
I need a BCM upper for a build
Just
I'm
an
doing.
upper or a complete up, like a stripped upper or a complete upper?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just
Looks like your connection to Africa dropped out there, buddy. So to touch on what we were talking about, Silverback. So no, I don't currently have any production ARs. And looking back to all the other ARs that I had put together in the past, the most I did was I had I purchased a complete upper, and then bought like a stripped lower, put it all together, and then assembled it from there. So I wouldn't classify that as like building. It's funny that dudes will like grab a complete upper and then grab a complete lower and then punch the two pins together and be like, "Oh, bro, you need to check out this gun I built."
I'm back. No, have you seen Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt?
No,
Well, I'm building the clones of those, and they're all built on BCM.
the 7.5 inch with the fun furniture.
Yeah, and then there's two different models, and there's one with like an 18-inch barrel too that's in there.
See, I run mine suppressed exclusively, John Doe. I do not run it without the can on it, and I haven't had any issue with a 10.3. But I worked on the gas system. I think I had it like I think I actually have it kind of like a little slightly misaligned, which actually has done some credit,
Oh,
which is fine.
I have a like a a gas block tube. I mean, no, a tool. No, sorry, looking for shit. A gas block tool that aligns the gas block perfectly every time.
So there are a couple like cheat codes to do it. I put that together like when I didn't have all the right tools and all like I you know it was early in the game. I've actually had that set up for a long time, and I've run that thing a lot. Um, oh, Logan. Okay, I kind of thought it was some type of MP5 variant, but I couldn't tell for sure. Looking on the small phone screen looks sick. I definitely want it. They're cool, man. The other one next to it is the Draco, but it is a chrome Draco with plum furniture with a couple Glocks up there. I always like to put something cool up there. I just don't always get to change it and swap it around. What I really want to show y'all, let me see. Hold up.
Is your mom's house?
Thank you for saying her house, because I know what your typical go-to is.
Yeah.
All right, so this is all right. I'll bring this one up. So this is one of my newbies. Now, you guys saw this earlier. I did pull it when I first got the slide for this one. I did show you guys this is the Gen 5 Glock 45 slide that has been custom ported, and there's cuts in the upper. I have another picture I'll kind of turn and I'll show it. This is resting on a 6.5-inch barrel 12 gauge next to it that is a lawful AOW. And I wanted to like this upper specifically with the black multicam with a little bit of OD green in it. It mates beautifully with this Lipsy's exclusive G45 Gen 5 Battlefield green frame. And if you look at the magazine, it is a black multicam magazine, and then the rest of the mags are all Battlefield green. That thing is sick. Love that thing. That thing throws a fireball like, oh my god. Actually, I may have one of the fireballs. No, I don't have one of the fireballs here. Let me see if y'all can see this. This is. You may not be able to see the porting. Let me see. I don't want to spill this ish. Hold on. Maybe I can zoom in on it a little bit. Let's see. Oh, actually, there's another picture that shows it better. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait. All right, here you go. So this shows it a little bit better. So it's got two triangular cuts and one diamond cut, and then it's got 4 holes in it. And I got to be honest, I'm like not about porting. I think porting 9mm is kind of like, like what's the benefit? There's not a lot of recoil to tame, right? So what's the point? But I will say, yes, it throws a massive fireball. Yes, you lose velocity, but good God, that thing is so flat shooting, dude. So flat shooting.
Oh, I gotta show you a video that I gotta get it from my friend. Talking about like that about recoil. Remember that
Mhm.
the guy that cried after he shot the AR? He's like, "There's so much
Oh yeah,
recoil."
yeah, yeah.
Uh, my friend took a video of a 9-year-old girl mag dumping, and so she mag dumps an AR.
Is it autumn?
No, it's my friend Roger, and she looked at him and goes, "That reporter's a bitch."
Oh my God.
It's
Dude,
fucking
he was just
hilarious.
doing it for attention. That's all he was doing it for.
She magged up like a 30 round mag, and she was like, "That reporter's a bitch."
Dude, I mean, the system is designed to not have much felt recoil, right? Like, come on. So M. Gabriel to answer. So I went from $130 Trijicons to like $69 Ameriglows to like $49 Angry Bear Arms. And
Okay,
those
can I
things,
just say,
bro.
can I tell you something about the Americos and Trijicons?
Yeah, dude. The moment that I found Angry Bear Arms, oh, and I actually have a discount code with them, but I don't get anything. I'm just saying, so y'all can save money. I have a discount code.
No,
Um,
I'm going to tell you a story about Trijicon and Ameriglow.
Jonah Weiss DLD doesn't need sights, so that's actually true. I did the thing with no sights, but that every shot, if you look at the target, yes, that one shot hit dead center, touching the X on the alpha. But look at the other shots on that paper, right? I'm not doing that consistently. And that was in a second from hostage. Now, with my hands low next to my gun, on my gun, yeah, I'm hitting 0.53, 0.6, like from an overt rig all day. But not on, I'm not nailing the 10 ring every single time. This is the chrome and gray. This is another Lipsy's custom or Lipsy's exclusive frame. It's the gray. I think it's like battleship gray, battle something gray. I don't know. And it's got the super super duper polished, not very tactical at all because it shines like a mirror. But it is the polished chrome slide, which looks so good. That's what is in my shoulder rig right now.
Oh, I got you. I got we're gonna have to charge up the lab mics and stuff
Oh yeah, yeah,
for you.
yeah.
The lab mic, yeah, but I got it for you. I already packed it.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I got to go through and pack and stuff tonight. Here's an example. So Angry Bear Arms sent me these, and they literally put my logo on the package. Like, they're super thoughtful. They're a very small company, but get this. I think I can say this. They have like 12 5-axis CNC machines. I was like, "What?" And the majority of them are dedicated to pumping out sites 24/7. These are most of the most affordable ones are their Hackathorn style, which is a flat blacked out rear with a single tritium dot in the front. And these things are dope. And if you use code DARK on Angry Bear Arms, you save 10% off, I think. 10% in free shipping. 10% at least, maybe free shipping too. But they're flat blacks. If you're wanting to run flat black sites, they're like 40 something dollars. Like they're nothing. So if you take 10% off of that, I mean it's super affordable. Um yeah, I'm all about that. Love those.
Yeah. Um, but Trijicon and Ameriglow, they're made at the same place.
They are indeed in literally the same factory right next to each other. The sites industry has completely pulled the wool over our eyes.
Yeah, they're
And
basically white labeled. They're
yeah,
both the same product. So
yep.
don't get Ameriglow over Trijicon because you're getting the same product. It's the same material, same everything, same machines.
And I'll also say this. If you are buying, I might get in trouble for saying this. If you are buying sites from other companies that are Hackathorn style, that are blacked out in the rear, that are single tritium dot in the front with a white outline for like $69, you are buying Angry Bear Arms sites. It's just not from Angry Bear Arms. So you can go get them cheaper from another from Angry Bear. Just go to Angry Bear. I do ISOs. First, I exercise my arm, then I exercise my liver. There you go. That's how you do it. Isometrics, baby.
Yeah, it's funny how
Nice.
there's it's just like the forged uh the forged ARs. There's only a couple companies doing that, and there's only a couple companies
Yeah,
doing
barrels,
night sights. There's only a
dude.
couple companies doing barrels. Yeah, so A
barrels.
lot of
I found out that Mossberg makes like 35% of the AR-15 barrels on the market. If I'm going black, I ain't looking for flat. Good one. Engineer Beware. What's up, brother? Um, email my buddy's slide. You'll like. Okay, I'll take a look. Well, thank God and good genes for that. You can get 3mm tritium vial inserts for $8 each. What? Dang. But I heard there are companies that like specifically like they have like machines to install them or something. Like there's like a really specific way to install it. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to, do all that. Um Jonah Weiss, great to see you. All you guys coming in here, great to see you. It might be more than 35%. Wow, interesting. Yeah, that was a while ago that I heard that. So yeah, I mean it could be. It's yeah. Crump, stop being a holdout and buy some night vision. You're missing out on a superpower and you can spy on DLD easier at night.
yeah. Who said that? I'm not.
Jonah. So
Oh yeah,
Jonah
yeah.
Jonah actually branched out and started his own company, Big Mac Defense. Jonah Weiss was formerly with Integrity Firearms, and he started his own company, Big Mac Defense, and it's dope. So kudos to you, and that's dope that you're doing your own thing, man.
Like, let me pay for it on a payment plan.
Dude, you'd be surprised what you can afford, man. It's
Dude, dude, I have no money. You know me.
yeah, I know. It doesn't Elon work for you now?
No, Elon. No, no. I'm saying I don't have the money for night vision right
I
now.
know. I'm holding off on buying night vision and anything else right now because I got to take it easy. I did. Well, it doesn't matter. So what do you bring into IV88?
Myself.
Are you bringing any firearms?
No, no. I'm flying, so I don't want to like pack up a bunch of firearms everywhere and try to, you know.
Well, if you want, I can bring a 43X for you because I'll be carrying a different gun, so you can rock the 43X if you want. Because I will also bring that just as an option for carry. But
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if I could, if what time you're leaving to see if again. Just last time I flew when I was flying back, I almost missed my flight because I waited to
yeah,
check my gun, and they had one person that in the
doing.
specialty line,
Mm-hmm. I
and there
dude.
was like 200 people there, and I'm gonna be cutting it close on Sunday,
Yeah.
like very close on Sunday,
What
flying
time are you
back.
leaving on Sunday?
My flight leaves at like I think it leaves at like 5.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of like what time I should roll out of there, but I'm driving, so it's just like 8 9 hours. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like go there for a little bit, then stay as long as possible, then try to cut it close.
Yeah, Zanti Misfit, good point. So Goombeam has um uh IR illuminators now, and he sent me two of them, but I don't have tubes to use them yet. But when I turn them on using my iPhone night vision, I can see them. So from what I hear from people that are running his shit with nods, they are like for the price and for what they are, bro. Goombeam is going to blow up one day, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, that's my guy. I know him. I know it." Like he will blow the f up. Trust me. He is giving these other companies a run for their MF money for sure. Just wait. Just wait. I got, bro, got a Goombeam on this bad boy right here. Goombeam right here. I literally have, where's the other one? I got one, two, three Goombeams over there. They're all over. And I got one Goombeam packaged up for one of my family members. And I told him that it's been here for like 6 months. He doesn't know that it's that though. Peace out, Grey Gunner. Appreciate you. Bob, I am Jonah now. That's great. I am Joe Ha Ha now. I don't get it. Maybe it's because everyone misspells his name. Okay, so to go back to what I was talking about before when I had to take a break for a piss. So here's the deal. What I was saying was that we get into, and this is kind of one of those things where it may kind of steer some newer people away from getting into the firearm world. Is they see that, okay, you get a gun, right? Then you get, let's say a carry gun, and then you spend the money on a nice holster, and then a nice belt, and then a mag carrier, and then extra mags, and then ammo, and all this stuff. And then they see you getting into also, it is a lifestyle, and all of a sudden you're, carrying other stuff too, like flashlights and OC spray and blades, and you have a rifle in the car, or whatever. I think sometimes because it's a commitment, right? Like, this is an entire lifestyle, and then when you start to get into other aspects of it, then it's like, well, I'm gonna rock an optic on my pistol, then I'm gonna get in a building, then I'm gonna get into, assembling or building or whatever. It becomes a lifestyle. That's the only way that I can put it. So I think
Sorry.
we need to remember when we're, having these conversations with people that are like newer, this shit can be very, very overwhelming. Integrity Firearms, what's up, bro? He says, I mounted Goonbeam IR light. Hold on, let me pull it up. I mounted Goonbeam IR light to my Razor and rode at night with my nods, and his lights are incredible. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Man Against the Masses, what's up, brother? Nate D, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Another channel member. There's a second picture with Crumpy and the Bidens. Oh my god. I could only imagine. CZ Scorpion 3 on sale for $5.99. What? This weekend if you live in AZ, not sure how many in stock. Bro, I originally got my CZ Scorpion for, that is something I bought production. I didn't build it or put it together or assemble it at all. This MP5 too. I bought that. Even a bunch of these the Glocks, I ended up buying like the slides separately and then the frames separately, and then I just assemble them. So maybe that's I mean, it's basically OEM, right? Because all of them have OEM LPKs and OEM slide parts kits and whatnot.
I got my CZ Scorpion when I owned a gun store.
He means his Razor scooter. He hit himself in the shins. Oh man, you crazy. That's funny.
Yeah, I bought my CZ Scorpion when I owned a gun store, so I got it at cost. So that was nice. I miss those
Nice.
days where you can get stuff at cost.
Bro, I
But
used to get it 12% above cost for anything, or sometimes they would have employee programs where like that. So the AAC SDN6 30 cal suppressor, I got that shit for 550, and it was 1080, right?
dude,
1080. I
I
got the
used to
shit
let
for
my
crazy.
employees get everything at cost.
Nice. Yeah, the shop I was at was too big for that.
It was like at cost. You wanted something at cost.
He said, someone say Arizona. Yeah, apparently there is a CZ Scorpion 3 on sale for $5.99 this weekend if you live in AZ. Not sure how many in stock. You guys can chat offline about that. That is a crazy good price. The only thing isn't the new, so the new, I think the CZ3 or the CZ Scorpion 3 is the new one. I don't think those magazines are interchangeable. They only run the new mags in those, right?
I believe so. I have like the first gen, so whenever you place my
Yeah.
sugar pack in that, I had to actually drill it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I got lucky, man. I did not have to, but mine is a very early one too. I think it was like right when they were changing the inside of the trigger packs.
yeah. It was easy. They had a kit that you just stick up there with the drill, and it just breaks off the head, and you just remove it. So it wasn't anything. It
Yeah.
wasn't anything hard. The reason why they did that is the ones that they sold in Europe
Mhm.
were required to have that trigger pack because you can have a removable trigger pack for some reason.
You can't have a removable trigger pack
You
in Europe?
cannot. We're one of the markets in Europe where they were selling it, so they made them all like that. But then the U.S.
Gay.
market, the U.S. market complained, and they changed it.
I buy a Scorpion because it's not an AR. The new model want to be on ARNTY. I don't think I understand that. Crump, my KGM can is at like 200 days from that sale you linked. Looking forward to getting that thing out of jail and on the streets. Nice, man. Hell yeah.
Dude, you remember that Cell Dark
Prepper Book Club, what up? Yeah, that was what
when
it's
when
like.
they did.
I feel like it was
What,
almost a year ago. I mean,
yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
yeah, when they were getting out of like they were only going OEM, so they were getting out of selling their own stuff, so they just needed to get and like in
Just
the
sell them.
warehouse. So
Yeah.
they sold them for
Below
like
cost.
it was half their cost or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
That's
it was
crazy.
half their
Mm,
cost. So they were like it was
that's what it was.
stupid cheap.
The dovetail mount. In short, no. No. For several reasons. Crump, what are your thoughts on red dot mounts on like a Glock dovetail?
Hmm, okay, it's gonna be a nuanced thing.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do it.
Yeah.
I on a Glock dovetail, I will not do it.
I think for me
Um,
personally, I think any dovetail, I would stay away from it for several reasons. One of them is that
it's gonna
it's too
fall off.
high. It's
Yeah,
too high.
yeah.
It's
I was about to say
yeah,
you're gonna have to have. I mean, you gotta think where it's mounted at, and then you're gonna have a plate under there where you're mounted at. So your height over board is gonna. It's like, ugh.
it's almost like I mean, look, you can get it, you can sight it in, you can use it, but I think
Yeah.
it should be reserved for like I have a new RMR on the way, and trust me, I ain't rich. I got it from Integrity. Shout out to Integrity. Um, look, I
I just don't.
so
I don't.
it's
Just not for me.
already you're already adding something more to your slide, right? Something higher. You're already
I
it's
don't. I don't even like using like adapter plates.
yeah, and in some cases you have to, right? If you're running like
Y-
MOS. Now, I will
Yeah.
say though, with like an MOS, and you don't always have to run a plate with an MOS, right? Like
No, you
it's
don't.
with an SCS or something like that. It's literally made on the MOS footprint, but
Y-
at least you're not going to be worrying about your optic screws that are crushing your ejector spring and making your gun malfunction. Like that is a benefit of the MOS system and the Shadow Systems mounting system. And yes, having an adapter plate in your dovetail mitigates that, but let's say you're running and gunning with it and it catches on something. There's so much, the aluminum can shear off. It can literally just shear off depending on what you caught it on. If it falls, that thing can snap. Like it, there's too many
Wh-
things that could go wrong.
What happens if an STF situation and like your red dot breaks and then you have to take it off?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be take an AR takedown tool and just thwack, 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 thwack. Just be knocking that thing out. That's what I would do because that thing is super quick. I have knocked out Glock sights with the AR takedown tool in
But
like
you know what I'm saying though.
no, for sure, for sure.
And you better have you better have that old sight back there.
Yeah, you better have a sight to look. All right, I'm guilty. Okay, I am not running a rear sight in this setup, but
Okay.
I have I have a very low sitting Holosun SCS with a front sight, and it is sighted in on the money, right? Like if you handed me a Glock that you just built with no sights on it, I'm just saying that as an example, right? Like sometimes sights are the last thing you put on. If it, or I'll say it like this: if I just built a Glock and I want to function test it with no sights on it, and I take it out, I'm still hitting steel with that, like no problem, right? Backplate that shit. Pull a Jerry Mitchell, pull a Jerry, and aim with different parts of the gun, right? Or point shoot. Use um, your thumb pectoral index, or which is something you have to practice, or your slide is going to eat you up, right? I don't like chewing or dipping. It's weird. I will from time to time put a nicotine pouch in if I can't vape for like a long period of time, but I don't like doing that. But thank you though. I know you care about me, and that's why you say it. Um, Peace out, brother. Good to see you. So okay, so a couple things. You don't need sights, and sights are extremely helpful. You know what I mean? Like you can use different parts of the gun if you are going to be doing like thumb pectoral index, point shooting, low, like they called what I did like a cowboy draw. But it's like you got to be able to shoot and actually hit a silhouette, even like 7 yards away. You have to have like thousands of reps with that gun and that setup, and not be eating yourself up, your shirt or your body with your slide, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, JT Defense SOB optic mount. So let's pull this up. JT SOB optic mount. Okay, so this looks like it is actually similar to the Strike in that it um, integrates with the back plate, and it does sit a little bit lower. This isn't as bad. Let me see if I can blow this picture up. Yeah, so this integrates with the back plate, and it looks a little bit better and a little bit lower. But me personally, if my slide is not milled properly, okay, because a lot of RMR cuts are wrong, right? They don't have the little recoil, I forget what they're called, the boss or whatever, the little pegs, right? Or like strike. So let me show this for an example. Let me go back here. Sorry. So let me show this for an example. That's not bad, Blade Boy. I'm not deucing on your idea. It is better than most like dovetail sites, but let me show this. So for an example, Strike, in my opinion, has one of the best setups right here for red dot mounts, because you can literally run an RMR, a doctor footprint, a delta point, an RMRSC, RMRCC, whatever. You can run anything you want on this. The only thing it's not cut for, what was it? It'll come to me. There's only like one that it's not cut for. Dang, is it the shield? It may be. I can't recall, but basically almost every single red dot you could come across, even the more economical ones, you can set it up and you can actually um, just sight down the edge of your Glock and call it good. Yeah, you can do that. You can use the corners of, the rear corners of your gun to aim with. Also, just backplate it, right? Put your backplate, oh, depending on the distance, right? Like put your backplate over the, you know, meat, like halfway up their gut. You're gonna hit sternum almost every single time. Um, but you're going to get almost every single red dot on the market in here, and you can install the little feet. I forgot the freaking term for them. The recoil. dang it, what is it? Buzz bosses, whatever the little pegs are, right? What they are is, so one of the issues, and this happens with a few guns out there, and Damien Christ, I know you just got the echelon, so I'm not trying to deuce on it, but I'm just saying one of the issues that people have been having with the echelon is that it is shearing optics off like crazy, right? So just be aware of that for the future. And it all depends on how much you run it, right? These are like rental guns that companies have that, like, have had thousands and thousands of rounds put through them. But what happens if you mount something with like an RMR mount on something that is basically only held by either poorly designed cuts, or cuts that are made to fit a bunch of stuff without those feet, right? um and you're only depending on the two RMR screws to hold your optic into place, then those are the only things that are going to, continue to get that recoil, and that, 35,000 psi every single time you pull the trigger, and that's at a 9 mil, right? So these dudes that are killing their holosons on 10 millimeters and shit like that, like, it can be damaged if it's not. I'll put it this way. I got a bunch of slides that were cut by other companies that are not cut to a very high quality or very, good tolerance, and they only have like the little half feet on there, and it still wiggles when it's in there, right? There's still some play. So it's banking more on the screws than it is on the posts, or whatever they're called. I forgot the term. Slide bite, what's up, bro? Lugs, posts. They call it something like recoil boss, or there's an actual term for it. I just can't remember. That strike slide is identical to the strike gum universal optic. Correct. Yep. So that is their patented design. It is patented. I don't know why I did air quotes, but that is their patented design, and it's the same that they have on their gum and on their optics mount that goes up the back of the um, end plate, and then mounts on top, similar to the one that you sent. But I also don't like the one from Strike either, and I'm a straight Strike head. I love Strike. I think what they make for Glocks is excellent. I think a lot of shit that they make for ARs is ridiculous. Bending Ballistics, what's up, bro? Rip Dango, what's up, fam? That's all. I mean, I just think that, like, look, I if I'm going to be mounting a, $300, $450, 250, whatever, if I'm going to be mounting an optic on a firearm, it's going to be one that I can like trust 100% that it's going to be solid. I'm going to be careful with this. I'm going to put little paint, um, you know, paint dots on the screws at 12 o'clock so I can tell if they start to walk out. Um, things like that are going to give me the like the visual of, oh shit, my screws are walking, or they're shearing, or like something like that. But I'm gonna be selective with which firearms or slides I install an optic on. I do have one right now on a slide that is a very expensive slide, and I realized I thought I had a failure with the Holosun. Um, but I realized that it was a failure with. I'm not going to say anything about who the slide is by and stuff like that yet, because I'm trying to, do some things. But if it turns out that this was a failure by them, I'll totally put it out there, and I'll talk about it.
You have to.
Yeah, it's my responsibility to,
Yeah,
if it's something
you
that,
have to.
yeah, if it's something that cannot be uh mitigated, and I mean, that has to be, brought out and discussed.
Yeah. There's certain companies that will try to buy you off, as you know. You've seen some of the offers that
Oh
I
yeah.
got.
Oh yeah.
Like I had a company that I blew up offer me like thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
Yep. And
Story came out.
story came out, and
Yeah,
then we
I'm
went
not going to
back
put them
and
on.
said, and then we bought the shit that they offered.
Yeah, I
So,
well, I got, yeah, I bought it because I wanted one.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, no, like you're not going to take anything for free,
I paid full price.
but we want it. Yeah, so um,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, we could have got a
starting.
bunch of free ones, but no, we bought it. You got one of the
I bought
products that
one.
yeah, you bought one, I
Yep,
bought one, and we paid our money for it.
yep.
But that's what you got to do. You got to have to a little bit of integrity,
Mm-hmm.
integrity.
So Joe Morris says, I am staring at a Strike Industries decked out 7 pound AR build. Yeah, I mean, I personally like I don't know, a lot of the stuff for ARs, the reason that I ignored Strike for so long and the stuff in my opinion that they make for Glocks is great, except their slide parts kits, because they are Taiwanese slide parts kits. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it out there. Do not go spend $69 on a Strike Industries slide parts kit, because they are 100% confirmed Taiwanese parts kits that you can buy for $39 from other companies. So, what I would recommend is, honestly, the Polymer 80 ones have been great. I know some people out there have had problems. I personally have not. Um,
I mean,
anyway,
I usually use like OEM stuff.
yeah, use OEM or performance. Like use OEM or Shadow Systems. Use
Shadow
OEM
systems,
or
I've never had an issue with any such shadow system stuff,
yeah.
but they're a little
One
bit
of the
pricey.
Yeah, yeah. But I will be putting Shadow Systems lower parts kits on my website for $59. Yes, they will be. You're going to see them available some other places for a little bit less, but this is the way that I'll be able to hopefully fund the channel if you guys are doing builds, and I can provide you guys. Because look, if you go on Shadow Systems and go to their website, if you buy their like adjustable, or not adjustable, but their aluminum shit with the aluminum trigger shoe, it shit's like $110. Otherwise, they're like $79 to $89 depending on which kit you get. So $59 is a bargain. And yeah, or go to MGB and get OEM parts on his eBay store as well. T for Tejas says just get OEM parts, just do it. I totally agree. And I've also never, ever had problems with Shadow Systems parts. The only thing with Shadow Systems parts that you have to be aware of is you have to make sure that if you are getting a slide parts kit, SPK, UPK, people call it different things. If you are getting a slide parts kit for a Glock from Shadow Systems, you must make sure that it is the correct Gen 3 set with the correct striker, because they have sets for their MR920, XR920, and their all this other shit with circular firing pins that will not work. They also have sets that have a return spring too, which will not work. And so it just, depending on your building, just like depending on what you're building, know what you're getting. That's all I'm saying. Whatever parts you choose, just make sure you can get that first time quality. Bam, you got it. And make sure that your shit works, right? Like make sure that you're getting it from trusted sources like MGB, 100% OEM. If that's what he's advertising, 100% OEM, no question, every single time. You cannot slip anything past him. With his eyes closed, he can tell if parts are legitimate or not. And you guys have seen that on our talks and the videos that he's done. He'll run his fingernail on that shit and be like, "Nope, trash." The Shadow Systems I've had great luck with, and honestly, I would call them performance parts, because in a lot of cases they're doing a little bit better than OEM, but they're holding up just the same. I've had zero problems with them, but also um, uh, whatchamacallit, Polymer 80 lower parts kits have been great for me, in my opinion. But I also haven't put like thousands and thousands of rounds through them. But like through my OEM shit, I have a Glock 19 with over 10,000 rounds. Like I put over 10,000 rounds through it. I have another Glock that that I got way back in the day that we called it the 100,000 round Glock because this thing has been through the ringer. And honestly, it looks like it's had 100,000 rounds through it. But I don't know how many rounds have actually been through it. Like this thing is been beat up, dragged on a truck. Like it's, but now that we're kind of setting some of this stuff up, like I'll be able to do more of this stuff and actually get video of it and show you guys. And also, while I'm sitting here talking, right? We love Gideon Optics. Look at this. Look at the Gideon Optics mount that comes on the Alpha, which is like 199.
Dude, I love the Alpha. I have a couple of them.
Look at that. Bam.
Dude, I'm telling you, that mediator is so badass.
Dude, I cannot wait to put the mediator on that chrome and gray Gen 5. That thing's going to be awesome.
Dude, that mediator is just, oh, I love it.
To be fair, I've had no issues with Shadow Systems. Nice. Yeah, they're good shit. I've heard people saying that like on rental guns, we're talking completely abused, not cleaned, and we're talking double digits, thousands of rounds over and over and over. That some parts do break. I've never seen it personally, but I was told that just like a week or so ago. I was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna see for myself.
Hey, did you talk about the verdict?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay.
We can spin that up. I'm about to close it out here in a minute. We can spin it up. I don't
No,
know.
we don't have to talk about it.
Appreciate that, Blade Boy. Thank you. I buy all of my gun parts from Wish. I refuse to settle for less. Only the best for me. Yes. Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. Maybe John Crumb can do a type can do a type off. Can go type off air. That's
Oh, I'm
funny.
sorry.
They're just giving you shit.
I'm just working on my article.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't see Sport Brand tonight, but I will show you. I don't think you were here for this. Kudos to Sport Brand. These new sticker business cards that I'll be bringing to the IV 88 range day. He did that Goon Pepe with the night vision and the AR, and then I did the rest and just kind of put build more guns, and then the DLD After Dark, DLD hardware, and then the email at the bottom. That way, I'm handing out something cool. It's not just a business card. It's something something cool. The only Glock that ever broke a frame was a Colt 1911 10 millimeter. You got this. That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and hit the road. So just so you know, those emojis show up as words. You got this, right? So I don't see it. It's probably a super cool emoji. Oh, actually, I can see it on mobile. I'm looking on my phone now. Sport Brand is original gangsta, 100%. He's the OG. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up, guys. Let me know who you. So after this ends, leave comments. I'm going to be doing some giveaways with the comments. I haven't been able to get to it. I got a lot of stuff going on, and just forgive me, bear with me. The store is going to be done very soon. I had to kind of rethink a bunch of stuff and redo a bunch of stuff, which is a lot of work because I'm doing it solo. I am using a lot of Sport Brand's images though, so shout out to him. Love Sporty Spice. Um, and then also in the comments after this post, I want to hear like who do you guys want to see me with or me talk to, me shoot with? Who do you guys want to see me with at IV8888? So leave a
Mia
comment
Khalifa.
afterwards. Huh?
Mia Khalifa.
I would love to shoot all over her or with her.
Hey, man, she goes to all the Caps games.
Okay, I did not know that.
She's a season ticket holder.
Nice. And she actually goes.
Yeah, she's a huge Caps fan.
Nice.
I knew her. I knew her as the person from that always made the Caps videos. I didn't know her from her other profession.
No, no. That's
No,
funny.
no. I was like, hey, hey, it's like this girl has a huge following. She talks about Caps a lot. Then somebody like, you know why she has a huge following? Like, because there's a lot of Caps fans. Like, no.
Yeah, no, no. She's done. She's put some work in.
Yeah, then that's what I found out. But I just knew of like the sportscaster that did like a Caps podcast.
Let me see. Not trying to interrupt your show, but sent an Insta. You don't have to show. It just is so box opener, but make a great fidget spinner. And RMR beat worse than Sage ever could have. Yeah, dude. I'm pumped about the RMR. That thing is it's the toughest. I had an old one and it's super tough. The Type 2 3.25 MOA joint, that's that's fire. So that's gonna go on a carry gun. It is tough. And the only reason I would ever put the extra money into an RMR, especially when I'm looking at like 8 optics from 8 other companies and me saying like I can't afford an RMR, right? It's like, no, you can, you just don't, right? It's like I'm gonna put something that is the absolute most durable, not the most clear glass, not the most clear reticle, not the but it is the most durable, and that's what I'm putting on the carry gun. So, all right, let's go ahead and roll out and Crumpy. And the end is near. Beware. I'll check the Insta after we get off. Promise. But go ahead, Crumpy, if you have any closing words or words of wisdom.
Your mom's box.
Your mom's box. You heard it here first, folks.
That's it.
Awesome. Check out Crump at John Crump Live at John Crump News, and he's now verified on Instagram. So, um,
Yeah, they did that because some dumbass kept on making fake accounts and telling
yeah.
people they won crap.
Mm,
So eventually, I think they just
mm-mm.
got tired of deleting accounts.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Don't forget code your mom's box for a discount on your next order. Wow, dude, that's
Thank,
awesome.
thank you, Yulin, for that.
That's dope. All right, so guys, yes, I will be filming content. Yes, I will be shooting
Dude,
machiny gunsies, and
I've been on IG for you. I used to work for the damn company.
yeah, yeah. Dark, you ever heard of RPM Trey Vietnam on YouTube? No, I have not. Hey Bacon, good to see you, bro. I'll need to check
Is
it out.
Bacon in here? I
Bacon
don't see
just
Bacon.
walked in like we just started this thing.
Dude,
Garrett too. Dang. Bury that box. That's funny. All right, I gotta piss again. We got to wrap up. All right, so I will be doing content at the IV-88 range day. I'll be there all weekend. So let me know who you want to see. I'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff with a bunch of people, getting quick
yeah,
little snippets and just like I want to go around asking people for tips. Like give a little like pro tip, right? And kind of I'm interested to see what people are going to say, but I'm also going to get them to say like you're watching DLD after dark. Boom, right?
dude,
And I'll do a little intro.
I'll help you. I'll help you with that. I know
Hell
a
yeah.
bunch of those guys.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
was
them have
talking.
been on the show, I
Yeah,
don't
have
have
you had Tim on the show? You should have Tim on the show.
I haven't had Tim on the show. I asked him to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on, but
he'll
I
be
never
there. He'll be there.
hell yeah. Awesome. All right, guys, in closing, remember the rules, right? And my rules don't have to be your rules. Just set standards and expectations for yourself, your family, people around you. It's important to live by rules, right? Without rules,
Hold on,
the
hold
world
on.
goes
Just
crazy.
breaking. Um, okay, go ahead and look at the end is near. Beware. Sorry, it's your favorite
Uh
guy.
got to get a goon beam as I bought into hold on, I missed it. Got
Black
to get a
Scout.
goon beam as I bought into the Black Scout Survival Light and customer service doesn't exist, period. Bro, I am
Dude,
so sorry.
he Alibabas that shit, and they're like cheap Alibabas too.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of terrible things. I'm sorry that you bought into that. Bro, he blocked me from his YouTube. So
Dude, the lights he sells are like literally like
they're
a
Chinese.
dollar, $1 to $2 on AliExpress or Alibaba.
Damn, it's so crazy that all my viewers are like, yeah, Black Scout is a sham, dude. He's a sham wow. Goonbeam is where
Unfortunate.
it's at. If you use real quick, if you go in the description, there is a link and there's also a code that will save you money. So, yeah, if you do that, Goonbeam will take care of you, and also you can save money by using the link in the code, and it also supports the channel. Hey, look at that! Goonbeam jumped in there and said, "Use Dark's link." It's in the description of the video. Wish Scout Survival, bro. I'm not trying to talk trash. I'm just saying that, like, dude, you know, we all help each other, we all contribute to each other, and people had come back saying some things that I was really surprised to hear happened. And if you're gonna say that you are a Christian and you're a good man and all this, when I hear a video of you saying, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking sucker, you probably live in your mom's basement, you probably fuck your mom," and I'm like, what? This is him? Like, it's oh man. So yeah, I guess, I guess that stuff is okay.
Well, you know what? There's one thing that we can say. Black Scout Survival has ripped off someone in the past,
Yeah.
and he stole his name from
White
someone
Scout.
else.
White Scout
White Scout
Survival.
Survival.
He's the truth. He's the way, the truth, and okay, sorry, that's blasphemous. Yeah, all jokes aside, I'm not speaking anything that is not true. I am just saying that those things didn't sit very well with me. And that just oh, look at that. By my soap. Not even BUY.
No,
BY by my soap.
yeah, I think that might be a little bit on purpose.
I would just say, look, guys, GMO mosquitoes, mRNA lettuce, buy my turkesterone. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, let's be kind, except to BSS. F that dude. Dang. I'm not saying that. Still be kind. And guess what? His YouTube page is actually still a really great place to get information. Like, a lot of great information is actually discussed there. So I don't mean to sound like that. Like, you guys are brutal. You guys are worse than me. This is the funniest thing. I promise it's not me. But I protein shake. Oh man. Okay. All right. You guys are too bad. I gotta piss. All right, guys. Remember, rule number one is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief little interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on their life. So just be kind. Rule number two is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution. Give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed. I thought everyone knew. I thought everyone knew. Uh, a hand that's open to give is open to receive. Rule number three, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence, make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. We'll see you reporting from the road, IV8888, and I may be doing some live streams while I'm behind the wheel for our next
I heard White Scout Survival is going to be at the shoot too.
I heard he's going to be there, and I hear he's going to be showing his face and his flashlights for the first time.
Wow.
I'm pumped. Leave a comment. Let me know who you want to see, and I'll see you guys later.
And leave a comment to say who you think White Scout Survival is.
And whose mom's box created White Scout Survival?
Oh,